we have Mary Wheeler available. So Mary, are you there? Mary.
Hi.
Great.
All right.
Hey, Mary.
So
can you do a quick intro of yourself, and then we'll get into your presentation?
yeah, sure. Hi. So thanks, Marty. Thanks for having me on. I'm Mary Wheeler. I'm calling in from Palo Alto, California. I'm going to start by flipping over to a deck, which hopefully will show for you guys. I hope that this is
Can you do a quick intro of yourself as well?
Yep, I will do that in just a sec when I can get this deck up here. There we go. Do you guys see me or a deck?
I see a deck.
Great. Okay. So, yeah, so I hope everyone is feeling safe and healthy. I am going to talk a bit about Biorock Ventures and Biopharma, the segment. So that's the segment of investing in novel medicines, treatments for disease, vaccines. And, you know, as Marty pointed out, I think this has particular relevance right now during this pandemic, both for those who might, you know, want to have more impact through their investing, but also as an industry that's relatively insulated from this current economic turmoil. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the biopharma segment, particularly the private investment segment, and then just a little bit about the fund. So as Marty asked, let me introduce myself if I can figure out how to go to the next slide. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So again, my name is Mary. I started my training as a PhD in neuroscience and then did an MBA, so Yale, Princeton, and then MIT. I've been part of a founding startup team, 4 people when we started, that got acquired by Pfizer.
Hey, Mary, we're getting a little bit of feedback on your line. I'm not sure if you're too close to the microphone or what's happening, but.
Okay. I'm not sure. I could try this headset. Let's see if that.
Perfect.
Can you guys hear me better now?
No, it's a little bit difficult. I can hear you, yes. I would go back to what you had before.
Hey, Marty, I don't even know if I'm here anymore. This is good.
You're on. Hi, guys. We're going to wait for Mary to get back on. Looks like you're back, Mary. Mary, are you back? Do you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Mary?
Sorry. You want me to
Perfect, great. Keep on going.
Okay, sorry. I don't know where I lost you guys. I'm at sort of my background. Can you hear me okay?
It sounds much better.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I have training both as a scientist and as a business person. I worked at a startup, went through a couple medium-sized pharma companies that were public, Forest, now Allergan, and then J&J, which is a big pharma. I've been an angel investor and advised several dozen startups at C-level or as a consultant. I was a Kauffman Fellow, which means I spent a couple of years working with peers on the business of investing in venture. And now I run a small VC firm called Biorock that invests in biopharma startups. So let me just tell you briefly a little bit about the biopharma space. For those who maybe haven't taken a look in a while, this has been a really good run for biopharma. So maybe another time to take another look. And this is prior to the pandemic. This is what was been happening. So 3 key points. One is it's 3 years to an exit for private biopharma startups. A lot of people have the perception, you know, oh, it takes 20 years to develop a product and $2.5 billion. Well, that's true. No one company does all that work. And so the startups often hand it off through an M&A to a bigger company. So you'll see in the red circle here, the average time to exit has been 3 years and it's going down. And that's been my personal experience in investing as well, from first money in to exit.
Hey, Mary, we don't see your presentation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pop it up.
Okay, let's see how we do that.